Hey guys, and welcome back to Gold Rush. So I've got everything ready, and I'm just going to show you guys the way that I tend to do it. So let's get up onto this duplex jig if I fucking can. And basically the reason that I do it this way is because getting onto this thing's a fucking nightmare. So obviously you've seen that I placed all of my grills on top of the duplex jig. So what I tend to do is if you get all your miner's moss in the back of the van, and then you stand in the back of the van, you can just toss it up onto the ramp. And then once it's up on the ramp, all you need to do, like, you just toss all of them up onto the ramp once they're all up there. It's pretty simple just to place them on. That saves you having to try and do that jump while carrying something in your hand and having all sorts of issues. And if you place the truck as close to the duplex jig as possible, this isn't very good, this one. Then when you're cleaning it out, all you need to do is just drop them straight into the back. And then you're pretty much sorted for your clean out as well. Ta-da! And you should be able just to jump on like that and use it like stairs. But I was actually going to just jump back in the truck, but I've got so many people that want to work for me that why not start hiring some folk? Hire them to work on the other claim. So I don't need to see the bastards. Workers, hire your crew. Awaiting. $105 a day, does 32% work, 39, 64, 71. Well, you look ridiculous, and you do 71% work, whatever the fuck that is. You do 64, and you do 39. Okay, I'm gonna leave these guys because they look like idiots. You can go on to the Rivertown claim and work the front end loader. There's nothing for you to work on the other claim, is there? So yeah, you can work my hog pan pump on this claim. Sure. Just the stuff that I'm not using. We'll just let those guys do what they do best, apparently. Alright, let's have a quick kip. Till dawn. There we are. Somebody wants to work for me, let's see. Let's see if he's any good. Or she, could be a she. 58%, Edward Shore. I mean, we could hire him, but I've got no idea. I've got no idea if they can work whilst not being on my other claim. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. We've got one guy working on the other claim, we've got one guy working on this claim. Duplex jig, let's just start the wave tape. Actually, no, because we don't need that, so let's stop that. Alrighty. So let's get in the front loader and get going. So what I found out from that is that those fucking mats don't do very much at all. It's mainly the duplex jig buckets that you're wanting to max out, because the mats are pretty shit. Alright, what were we talking about at the end of last episode before we started cleaning out? I don't know, something to do with probably McDonald's. Oh, about this full thing about the millennials. I don't know, I don't want to go into like the full avocado toast, but I don't want to go into it, but nah, I'm just gonna fucking ignore it. No, I'm not, because it's me. I don't know, I'm a firm proponent of, like, work your ass off, suck the right amount of dick, and you'll go pretty much anywhere you want, but mainly the dick sucking. I think we've already covered that. But regardless of what you do in life, you're gonna have to get your lips around a big fucking cock, because that's how it works. Sad man, it literally is. It's like, I was thinking about this the other day and I got a comment pretty much to the same respect. But it's like, it's no matter what you do, you're gonna be sucking some dick. You work in corporate, sucking some dick. You fucking CEO of a company, sucking your shareholders' dick. You work in the fucking mailroom, sucking your boss's dick. You're self-employed, fucking sucking your supplier's dick. You're sucking your fucking people that work for you's dick so that they don't piss off and leave you. Fucking sucking all the dick, man. Sucking your bank manager's dick, so you can get that loan that you need to get onto the next stage of the fucking ladder. It's fucking just dick everywhere. I also feel bad for anyone who can't separate the fact that I'm saying sucking dick from the actual act of, like, having a cock in their mouth, because the imagery is just fucking awful. I mean, it's fucking awful for me. You may be into that. If anyone doesn't understand what I mean by sucking dick, I mean, like, being overly nice for no fucking reason. Well, yes, for fucking reason. And the reason is because you want something. Thing is, I hate people like that. See if someone's like trying to suck my dick, I'm like, fuck off, mate. My dick is a no suck zone. I don't know. I don't like people being up your arse. Is that better? That's probably worse, isn't it? Up your arse. Yeah, that's probably worse imagery. Oh, it reminds me of that. Don't know if you guys have ever seen it. The fucking Harold and Kumar go to Guantanamo Bay. This is like the worst fucking pickup I've done. Where they're in Guantanamo Bay and the guy's like, "Do you want a cock meat sandwich?" And he's basically like telling one of them, I can't remember what one is, to suck his dick, and he's like, "That's not gay to get your dick sucked. You're gay for sucking dick." It's just that fucking line, man. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, it's true in a sense, I guess. God, but so the point I was making was that someone being up your arse is worse, because you can't say, oh, it's not gay to have someone up your arse. You're gay for being up someone's arse. Surely that's the opposite way. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Where the fuck is this channel going? I have no idea. Right, reverse. Oh, some people might be happy, actually. I've got a new farming sim style game that's not actually farming sim, which I'm going to be trying out, although if you're watching this, it's probably the exact same day that this video came out, that video has come out. That's if I get my fucking arse in gear and actually do it. Getting your arse in gear, yeah, that's, you know, the people that I said were up your arse, that's grabbing their stick and fucking shifting it. That's not what I was talking about at all. That was just a callback to a previous conversation. It's a comedic tool, but I can understand if you don't find it funny, because we are talking about, like, anal. So, understandable. This truck finds it very difficult to get out of this hole. And then that's yet another callback to anal. Why is this just, like, synonyms for anal? This series is not safe for work. Please don't show this series to your children. They might be interested in a career in gold mining, and fuck, if they are, this is probably the same type of chat they'll be getting on site. Why? Because people that work on building sites are crude as fuck. I used to get called Biggles on the building sites because, obviously, learn to fly. Yeah, that was my nickname. I was Biggles. God, I've had some shitty jobs. Just remember, I've fucking one of the sites falling through a roof, climbing under the floorboards. This guy, the guy whose house we were actually rewiring it, is when I was learning to be an electrician back in the day. We were rewiring his house, and the dude was like a legit hoarder, like no fucking joke. He had, when we first went in, he had fucking newspapers everywhere, just piled up as far as the eye could see. But anyway, I had to go under the floorboards to, obviously, because we were doing a rewire. Rewire is basically converting everything from, like, old electrical standards to new electrical standards, because it was all, like, fucking ancient wiring and just like shit was frayed and it was all terrible, so it needed like a full new rewire, new fuse box, everything. But yeah, so I was running cables like through the roof and under the floor, and fell through the guy's floor and got fucking rats all over me underneath, because there was fucking rats underneath his floorboard, dead rats, live rats, fucking big rats, wee rats. Fucking nightmare. So obviously we had to call in the exterminator, but yeah, just, oh my god, when you're wiring fucking, you're under a floor that is literally, what, it would have been about a foot worth of clearance. So you're dragging yourself along underneath this floor to try and wire up and grab wires from holes that have been drilled, and then all you hear is this like scurrying noise and you're like, oh fuck. Bearing in mind, when I first fucking started doing this shit, I was like 14. Aye, about 14. When I first started doing shit like this. I was like, so yeah, send a kid under the fucking floorboards. Well, not this particular job, but I think I was 17 at the time. So yeah, you start hearing the fucking scurrying, you're like, oh fuck me. And then you see them, and then they fucking crawl over your legs. Fun times, fun times. I find it funny, it's like, so I made a comment in the last episode, I think it was, about McDonald's workers and striking for £10 an hour. And I'm not going to get into that again because, like, if you follow me on Twitter, you've probably seen all of the shite to do with that. And I got a lot of people telling me to get a real job, and oh, I bet you've never had a real job in your fucking life, and this, that, and the next thing. It's like, dude, if you could see my CV. I think I've had more fucking real jobs than the average human being ever has already. And that's just because when I left high school, the job market was like in the fucking worst position it was ever in. And I was like, nah, I'm fine, because I had learned how to fly and I was joining the RAF. But that ended up falling through for reasons that I'm not going to go into. So that ended up falling through, so I found myself, I was like, fuck, what did I do? And obviously when I was in high school, like, most of my family are self-employed. A lot of them in the building trade as well. So when I was growing up and going through high school, like, summers were spent doing odd jobs and like joinery and that type of thing. Fixing fucking lorries and vans and stuff like that. It's funny because I can fix a lorry, but I've got no fucking clue about a car. Well, that being said, I know a lot about engines and things like that, but specific things about cars I just don't know, because I've never needed to fix a car, because mostly the fucking lorries are broke down. But anyway, I'm fucking digressing. Yeah, so I ended up working in fucking on building sites and all sorts, and then I got the job in the bank that I was talking about, working for Santander. And then I traded Forex for a bit and made a fucking killing, and I worked in a restaurant as a wine waiter. I worked in retail. It's like I could just fucking go on, man. I could go on and on about all the like different jobs that I had. And it's like when you get shit like that and people are like, yeah, I bet you've never had a real job in your life. It's like, mate, I've probably made more jobs than you've fucking had. Like when I was going through high school, I started my own web development company as well. And that's actually how I met Arumba, because I offered to make him, he was wanting a website or something like that when I was actually watching YouTube. And I offered to make him a website for his YouTube channel. And that's how we got talking. Never ended up making, but I did actually make him a website, but he wasn't fucking interested at that point. He was, if you know Arumba, he gets things in his head. He's like, I really want to do this, and then in about a month he's kind of like, nah, just whatever. He's moved on to the next thing. Yeah, I had a web development company that employed 8 people at the time that I didn't even sell it, I gave it away. I gave it to my business partner, who was actually a really nice guy, but I wanted to start YouTube and I was like, I don't have time for this anymore. And I was like, here, you just have it, because I earned a couple of quid off it. And I was happy enough. And he done the vast majority of the developing anyway. I done a bit, but it was mainly I was mainly sourcing new customers. I was on the sales side. So, and that's pretty much how we started. I got the customers, he done the development time. Basically I would do the easy development stuff and he would do the more complex stuff. So, but no, it was fun. It was good. We ended up, it was a good company. There was a lot of guys that started off freelance helping us out, and then ended up putting them on the payroll. And then I started YouTube, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking do YouTube. So yeah, where did the story start? Oh yeah, so yeah, pretty much. When you get people saying, oh, get a real job, or you wouldn't know what hard work is, and stuff like that, it's like, that's kind of fucking insulting. It's like, you don't know anything about me, yet you presume to assume that I've never had a real job in my life. Which is mildly ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, there's 100% a lot of YouTubers who have never had a real job in their life. And I've got a couple of friends that are the exact same that started a YouTube channel and they have never worked a proper day. Or they've had like a job in the co-op or like in a supermarket. And it's like, and that's all they've really done. And now it's like, don't belittle supermarket workers, they work hard too. And it's like, yes, I'm not belittling supermarket workers, I'm just meaning it's not a career, is it? It's a job. Oh my god, here we go again, Stager, you're belittling people and you're disregarding their experience. I'm not, that's not what I'm meaning. I'm just meaning, fuck, I don't even know what I mean anymore. What the fuck is that? That is not even a scoop, mate. That is not even a scoop. Alright, let's... Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I don't know, it's just... I've got a lot of work experience and I've done a lot of different fucking things. And then you've got these people that, because they see that you're now a YouTuber, just fucking instantly assume that you're one of these fucking 17-year-olds that started a YouTube channel and now has 1.2 million subscribers. And the only reason I mention that is because I was on the news? Was it a newspaper or was it one of these fucking rags? It was probably a rag. That was talking about this kid, 17-year-old, 1.2 million subs, and just a fucking Jake Paul lookalike. And if you don't know who Jake Paul is, you lucky, lucky bastard. Basically kid who worked for Disney, started a YouTube channel, and is a complete fucking idiot. Basically just... Ah, man. Even just thinking about the kid makes me want to punch him in the face. And before Stajo diss track. I fucking wish, man, get those sweet YouTube views off of the fucking fake drama. That's all YouTube is nowadays, man. It's like... All started with the times of Leafy and Keemstar. And now it's literally... Any channel that you see that's grown at any sort of speed is grown because of drama. I suppose it works... It's pretty much life, isn't it? Pretty much fucking life. Look at the Kardashians, you think they'd be so fucking loaded if it wasn't for drama? Fuck no. Kim didn't do that sex tape, there'd be no fucking... No Kardashians. And I'm waiting on it, yeah, but I mean, like... Kim's dad was a fucking Olympic gold medalist. It's like, yeah, because Olympic gold medals get you famous. Fuck off. Don't get me wrong, man, like, props to you if you win an Olympic gold medal. You're fucking the pinnacle of human evolution. Like, you're a fucking badass in my eyes, but it doesn't make you, like, a celeb. But apparently fucking someone does and releasing a sex tape. G fucking G. Oh god, okay, right. Enough of the cynical shite. That's all we've got time for in this episode. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Stagey, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.